what is the LLM course about that you're teaching, and what are the broader objectives?
So the course that I teach is called Participants in International Legal Processes. It is one of the foundational courses for all of the students in the LLM. And it is essentially a course that invites students to look more carefully at the landscape of international law and the international legal system, and to question and observe and reflect on which actors or participants, who exactly is playing a role in the system, who is shaping the system, who is challenging the system, who is engaging in it. I think in a lot of traditional teachings on international law, we tend to focus on states naturally and the role that states play. And often we oversimplify this narrative that states and perhaps international organizations play a role without really looking further. And this is a course that invites students to look further into the roles that multiple actors or participants are playing, and to embrace the complexity of international law.
Fantastic, thank you. So how do you think this course will help students make a better sense of international law?
Yeah. I think I'm very glad that this is a foundational course, because I do consider that these are the essential building blocks that are needed for students who come to this program, perhaps with an idea for specialization in mind, because I'm aware that there are specialist streams in this program. I think that this is a course that can equip students with the broader picture that they will need about the roles that different actors are playing and about the system at large, that can then empower them and give them the confidence to take on other courses with this background knowledge and to apply it, to understand a little bit clearer what some of the challenges are in those specific disciplines. And many challenges across international law are very similar across different areas. And this course really gives a solid overview to have that perspective.
Professor Suedi, you're also teaching international law at Manchester University. So
Yeah.
we're quite interested to hear the different experiences between teaching at Manchester and teaching here in Geneva. Do you think there are differences, if any?
That's a great question. So I think, first of all, it's such a privilege and an honor to teach such a wonderful generation of students, students who are currently at a master's stage, are students who have grown up with so much more awareness about global politics, about international law. And it makes them more passionate and more interesting and more interested. But what I can say about Geneva in particular is that the location, or the city of Geneva, really offers something quite special to students who come to study here. They step out of the building and they're surrounded by different, UN organizations, different offices of NGOs. I think that gives them an unparalleled opportunity to really engage with international law in practice and in the real world, engage with people working in the field, look for different job opportunities. And I think that's a wonderful way to launch them into their international law careers.
Thank you. So this actually links with my next question, maybe. Do you have any specific suggestions or advice you could give to our current students or those who aspire to come to the LLM program?
The students that I've had the pleasure to teach are they're very bright and they're very ambitious, and I'm not sure that they really need much advice from me, but I would perhaps say I would encourage students to be curious, to keep a curious and open mind. I think that the way that this program is designed really allows them to explore their interests, and that's something that they absolutely should be doing. And I think that the more that we lean into that and allow ourselves to discover more about international law, the better an international lawyer we will become, because we can connect the dots between all of these varying topics and disciplines. And I think that more than ever, for people who want to practice in international law, we need people who can see the big picture, who can connect dots. And I think this program is wonderfully designed to accomplish just that. So I would encourage students to be curious, be intellectually open-minded to the possibilities.